Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. The action continues live here as Wheeler Yuta, the last subordinate of Jon Moxley, left standing.
And we have seen how violent, how personal, how visceral this has gotten, Taz, between Cope and the Death Rider.
Absolutely. It's very personal. And, you know, Wheeler Yuta coming out here from the front of the arena here with a purpose. Moxley style.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 199 pounds, he is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, Wheeler Yuta.
Copeland, the rated R superstar. He said he wants to face Jon Moxley one-on-one at Revolution. And what better way to do that than to systematically dismantle the Death Riders, Ian?
Certainly we saw Pac taken out, and even Willow getting involved in the fun here. Marina Shafir, a victim tonight. All roads ahead of Revolution has led us to Cope and Wheeler Yuta.
Claudio Castagnoli taken out as well. Wheeler Yuta, as I mentioned, the last subordinate of Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, left standing.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, the rated R superstar.
Are we looking at the next AEW World Champion? We are just 4 days away from finding out at Revolution live on pay-per-view. And you still have a chance to join us at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Visit AEWTIX.com.
And I'm sure Cope right now wants to rip the head off of Yuta once this bell rings, just like he did to the rest of the Death Riders, except for Mox.
Those vacant eyes are dangerous eyes, Taz. We saw the look just almost escape Cope in the moment as the violence was inflicted. I think tonight, Cope is going to come out firing if our violence that we've seen is any indication.
Giving up a lot of experience, Yuta is to Cope. Big Cope chant.
Fans, we are on the road to Revolution this week. Collision this Saturday night on TNT and Max, immediately followed by Countdown to Revolution, and then, of course, Revolution coming up this Sunday on pay-per-view. And Ian,
wow,
and Taz, I think we've all been thrown for a bit of a loop here because we all expected Cope to come out swinging, but
a clean break.
Yeah, collar and elbow tie-up and a clean break.
Surprised myself, to be honest. Is this a lockup here again?
I would have thought Hope would have came out house on fire as well. I don't know. And in the corner again, demonstrating a clean break.
Yuta, after the look at that, Cope.
Just threw it down and backed off. Yeah, surprising here by the rated R superstar.
Is this it's got to be almost an intentional effort to keep the Death Riders on their toes here. I'd imagine. Look at that.
I thought I knew him. I guess I don't know. Get it?
Now the dangerous part of this game here, Excalibur.
Oh, that was a thinker. I got it. Yeah.
The dangerous part, Wheeler Yuta, the only 3-time pure champion that there's been. I mean, if you're going to go into this style, you might be, you'd be hard pressed to pick maybe more difficult opponents than Yuta.
And look at that.
For that lower leg there.
Wheeler Cope returning late last year from that leg injury, the broken leg. Required 7 screws and a steel plate to repair.
Well, listen, Yuta, if you're new to AEW, Wheeler Yuta is a technician. He's a restless wrestler. That's his style. Before the violence, in my opinion, observing him over the past several years.
It seems like Yuta almost has to be driven into the violence by the Death Riders. That's not his natural instinct. His instinct is to wrestle. That's who he is at his heart.
I think I agree with that, and that was a really well-placed clothesline by Copeland right there.
And maybe this is intentional ahead of Sunday. If you control your breath, you control your breathing, you control your emotions. Is that the mindset Cope wants to have heading into the world title bout?
I mean, it's a good point, Ian, but I don't know, with all the experience that Cope has, I don't think cardio is his issue, obviously, but I get what you're saying.
Yuta gets reversed. Cope with the advantage. Oh, now look at this. Yuta, ankle lock.
Yeah, good ankle lock there with a good figure four grip, and Cope smart turn it to his back to alleviate that pressure. Whoa! Little monkey flip inverted.
And now deep arm drag. Cope takes Yuta over the top and maintains control of that arm.
It's a tight arm bar right there. That's where you want to be with the back of your hand. The inside of your hand, I should say, right around the guy's armpit or his rear deltoid.
And now, Taz, riddle me this. Is Cope perhaps wrestling this style of a match because it's a little easier to keep your eyes in the back of your head?
Yeah.
If it gets chaotic on the outside, gives John Moxley an opportunity to take his swing at Cope.
I didn't think of that, but you definitely could be right on that, Excalibur, for sure. These are well-placed, heavy chops by Yuta.
What a main event still to come tonight on Dynamite. We still have so much more action as we close in on Revolution, just 4 days away in Los Angeles. Yuta, the arm drag, a second. Cope taken down twice. The drop kick connects, and Yuta.
A couple deep arm drags, nice drop kick, good kip up, showing everyone, hey, this is what I do. Looking good there, Yuta.
Yeah, Ian, as you mentioned, Yuta's pro wrestling resume, he's very well accomplished in terms of the technical aspect of the sport, but Cope drives Yuta down, and fans don't go anywhere because the action continues tonight live on Dynamite on TBS and Max.
Yuta's resume certainly expanding as he gets more experience as the matches turn into years on his career. But Cope really is a wrestler, Taz. You've known this man for almost 2 decades. You know that he can adapt to any style.
You can. You're right. Ian, you can adapt to any style. He's a hybrid in many things in this ring. I mean, I used to train and travel with Cope, I mean, back in the day, you know, so I know him really well.
As Yuta versus Cope into the corner, but Cope using that long leg of his, long right leg to get in the jaw of Wheeler Yuta.
Cope buckled that calf, or remember that surgically repaired leg.
Oh, no! Yuta
had a slight hesitation, Excalibur, but sort of was an issue with that surgically repaired leg, and then
little hiccup, but a wry smile on the face of Yuta, I believe.
Well, you know, it's not about playing fair. You see an opportunity, you go for it, and that was smart, I think, of Yuta to hit that DDT.
Especially if you have an opportunity to go after that surgically repaired knee, that leg, ahead of Moxley's title defense.
Well, absolutely. Oh, you're right. And listen, it's very well documented. Yuta is subservient to the AEW World Champion, John Moxley. So he's going to do his marching orders and be a good soldier in there and hurt this guy, Cope, if he can.
Yuta driving that shin into the back of the neck of Cope. Rated R superstar struggling for breath, understandably so.
And this is, he's done the knee.
Now that popular refrain used by Bryan Danielson.
Absolutely. He recently used the Muda lock as well.
The Busaiku knee.
Yes.
And he was saying you just confused on who he is, or he just kind of idolizes these men?
I'm saying that he's the man. He was the last man that stood by Bryan Danielson's side until he plunged that final dagger, so to speak, into Danielson's back.
Oh! Guillotine on that apron.
And that leg drop across the shoulder blades.
Yeah, definitely will definitely weaken you up there, Ian. And now, right now, Cope's in trouble. Nice cover.
Yeah, going for a heat check there, Taz, just to see where Cope is at this point in the bout.
And it's smart here to get a cravat, get any type of hold when you know a guy, multi-time world champion, a veteran like Cope, Ian. You have him down, get him in a good hold like a cravat, keep him in.
If Yuta can keep Cope grounded here, keep that oxygen down, that is a winning fight. But it's Cope battling back to his feet now, Taz.
Tough. Battle tested his Cope. That's very obvious, right? And well documented.
Oh! And the strong knees of Yuta and the neck.
That surgically repaired neck of Cope. Once again, the target. Cope, the kick out.
Smart on that cover. I like how Yuta got himself a little key lock on the cover. It was real quick. Most people didn't notice it, but me being the best of business, I noticed it. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna tee you up.
That's a weird accent you have, Nigel.
Got Danny Hodge over there. I love it.
Oh, jeez. I got a lot of things I could say, but I won't.
And now it's Yuta.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and Max. The rated R superstar Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Cope, in the ring with the last Death Rider standing, Wheeler Yuta. Cope, of course, will be facing Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship this Sunday at Revolution live in Los Angeles on pay-per-view. That is, if he can survive Wheeler Yuta here tonight.
Certainly, Yuta has gotten his marching orders from the AEW World Champion, and he is executing almost a flawless game plan with that right angle slam cover.
The cover made, but Cope able to kick out.
No doubt about it. Yuta got his marching orders, from Mox, AEW World Champion. As we know, Yuta is subservient to Moxley and putting it on Cope right now.
Yeah, Taz, a very interesting start to this match. It was, almost like a standard professional wrestling match, but Yuta now has been, the word is out on Cope, of course, the litany of neck injuries, the surgically repaired left leg. It seems like Yuta is now finally starting to seize on those injuries at the behest of his boss, Jon Moxley.
Correct, he was, but now, as you see, Cope is battling back off of a true veteran, a multi-time world champion, pounding on that back, Ian.
Absolutely, Cope, with the better footing right now, is in the driver's seat looking for that superplex. Yuta in trouble now, though, Excalibur.
Yeah, swift shots to the ribs by Yuta. Repeated shots. As Cope, you can see his arms dropping, and now Yuta, the headbutt, caught Cope right on the temple.
Great way to fight back. Yuta's going to fly here.
And Yuta, the diving splash. The cover is made. The cover is kicked out by Cope.
And that was a nice tight cover. Hand to wrist grip, and now
once again the indignities. Oh, wait a second. Cope slips free of the cattle mutilation. And now Cope cinching in the crossface.
The grindhouse.
Tell you what, Yuta is in grave danger here.
Wow, and that grip is high on the chin, forcing that neck back.
Those long arms of Cope don't help.
Although reversals made, Cope forced to abandon ship, but high boot into the jaw of Yuta, and now, Taylor!
Might be the beginning of the end here for Yuta. You could see Copeland trying to feed off this live audience here in Sacramento.
And they're coming alive, Taz. Sacramento coming to their feet.
And Yuta coming to his feet. But unfortunately for him, he could be met with a psycho knee.
Wow, Cope got caught. He was just a tad overzealous. And I think that Yuta's a little ticked off that Cope got out of the ring. He wanted him in the ring to go for a cover. I think that's what Yuta's saying.
Yeah, Yuta trying to maneuver the Radar superstar back into the ring.
Shoot a half. There you go.
Yes, indeed.
He's got him covered. The leg is hooked, and Cope, though, able to kick out.
Might have had the win, though, if Cope didn't go out of that ring.
But now the cattle mutilation blocked in. The indignities to Bryan Danielson continue.
Those fingers locked, the toes up.
And Taz Yuta, he's targeting that neck, that spine of Cope.
It's a great way to do it with this hold. It's tough to hit a bridge this deep in the match. Yuta's got most of it, though, and now Cope battling up.
But Yuta's still with the overhooks. Cope, though, breaks free. Down goes Yuta.
Face first. Nasty landing for Wheeler Yuta.
We have to mention the specter over this match is that we know that Jon Moxley has to be somewhere close at hand, and so does Adam Copeland know that fact as well.
Remember the spear, no one home? You got to wonder if that's going through Cope's mind or if he is locked in, and this bout is from Cope! That answered the question.
Rated R superstar
Well, listen, Yuta had a good counter in mind, coming through the ropes like he did, Excalibur, but unfortunately for him, the timing was in the favor of the veteran of Cope with that nasty spear right there.
And the timing, the anticipation of the man that after Sunday night could call himself the next AEW World Champion.
A lot of excitement there. And if Cope can pull that spear off in that succession, we could see a new world champion this Sunday.
But will this be the last domino to fall for Jon Moxley? Wait a second. Cope.
I don't expect.
This is what respect feels like.
Wow. Powerful sentence there.
I mean, Cope knows as well as we do, Taz, that Yuta consistently a whipping boy for the Death Riders, for Jon Moxley.
Yeah, young boy Jones. Yeah, no, you're right. And I think, I'm just thinking what you're thinking, Excalibur, maybe that's kind of what Cope was more or less saying, Ian, right there to Yuta, saying this is what respect feels like.
Absolutely, and Yuta's got nothing to hang his head on. He's the one-third of the World Trios champs, a great wrestler in his own right.
Absolutely, and he put up a hell of a match right there. It was a great match, him and
a great technical back-and-forth battle between Cope and Yuta.
Wait. Hold on, I just looked off.
Oh, wait. The AEW World Champion Jon Moxley making his presence felt at ringside.
This is what's not respect. Oh! Wow! Wheeler Yuta. It's obvious Mox was pissed. He's still pissed about that handshake that Cope did with Yuta.
And after all the damage Yuta did to Cope ahead of the title bout, how can anybody be mad at that?
Mox is kind of on his own here. Everybody's gone.
Hey, you walk. You keep walking, okay?
Yeah, I'll keep walking.
You just keep walking. If I see you again, keep walking, man. Keep walking. Bastard manipulator. Congratulations. Cope, you did it. I'm all alone. I'll be all alone at Revolution. Defenseless. I'll be like a sheep. You think you can just pick me off that easy? I'm defenseless, right? That's what you think? All right. You win, man. You win. You got to me. You pissed me off. You've distracted me. You've wasted my time. You've brought out the worst in me, Copeland. You've successfully rattled my cage. Congratulations, but the bars were there for your safety. Now you got me all alone. Just like you wanted. What are you gonna do with that, huh? What are you gonna do to me on Sunday at Revolution? Nothing. That's what you'll do. You'll do nothing! Rated R superstar, you deserve to get your ass beat. And I'm gonna enjoy doing it. I'm gonna enjoy every second of beating your ass because you deserve it and because I want to. Because it's gonna make me feel good. Respect. Respect, you try and show this kid about respect with a handshake. No, this business. There is no respect in this business. There never has been. I seem to be the only guy who gets that. You get respect one way in this business. When people know that you are willing to pull the trigger. You've pulled the trigger on me 1, 2, 3 times. Sunday at Revolution. I only got to pull the trigger once.
Mox, Cope, AEW World Championship hanging in the balance this Sunday at Revolution. Plus, the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line. The Hurt Syndicate, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, defending the titles against these two men, the Outrunners.
This is our shot. championships.
Win!
Championships or champions. We're champions.
Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, the Outrunners, ready for the Hurt Syndicate. We will find out this Sunday at Revolution, but I understand MJF awaiting the arrival of Hangman Adam Page.
Hangman! Hangman, where you at, bud? This is so typical.
Max, I know you're out here waiting for Hangman, but I mean, what's the game plan? What are we doing?
Plan, Renee, here's the game plan. I knew he was never going to show because your cowboy is a gutless, yellow-bellied coward. This Sunday, I'm going to prove that you ain't the main character, Hangman. The main character of AEW, whether you like it or not, is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where you running, dumbass? Oh, get back here!
Whoa, Hangman Adam Page, he's coming in hot here to the arena in Sacramento, and there is so much bad blood, so much vitriol between MJF and Hangman Adam Page. I don't know how we could possibly keep them apart until this Sunday, but remember, MJF, he said he wanted to fight here tonight.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Hangman's always up for a fight, Ian, so that could go down. Who knows?
Certainly is no fear from, oh my goodness, so... We're coming in. We're coming inside. Whoa!
Hangman from behind, going right at MJF. Now out into the arena, Hangman. Oh, and he's dragging MJF to the ring. This fight's going to go down whether MJF likes it or not. Oh, wait. That's not MJF. Oh, what that is! That's MJF!
Genius. Like the man or not, MJF. Genius with a capital G.
He's never going to face Hangman head on.
Hey, you don't have to. That was brilliant by MJF.
It was a trap.
Big time trap.
No, come on.
Now MJF looking to get his licks in tonight. The heat seeker, no. Hangman.
That ankle, that knee. Well, the ankle looks like the ankle of MJF. Uh-oh.
Bucks, no!
Baited him in. Low blow city there.
Again, these traps, Taz, one after the next.
Yeah, you know, I said earlier, I had a conversation with MJF earlier today. Man, and you know, he was saying he's pissed off because, fans cheer Hangman and turned on MJF. That's what he feels, and they boo MJF, but they cheer Hangman for the same stuff, and that's why, Excalibur, he got.
Look at this, MJF did nothing wrong, says the shirt.
Well, that's why MJF said he got that tattoo removed, because the fans turned their backs on him. That's what MJF told me. Hence why I got that AEW tattoo removed from his leg.
But he's so insecure, this MJF.
Oh, and this is just that insecurity personified right now. And thankfully, it appears we're going to get some security out here to break things up. Oh, no!
Security hitting the ring, but MJF hitting security, those elbow strikes.
Yeah, you could just sense the rage and the anger in MJF. He's a dangerous man, guys. Like him or not, he's got that ring now that he's used forever.
That Dynamite diamond ring. It's instrumental. And so many big moments in MJF's career, but the man that he won that Dynamite diamond ring for the first time. Hangman Adam Page feeling the sting of it.
Well, that big-ass ring right there leveled the playing field and leveled the Hangman.
Those diamonds cutting into the skull, the flesh of Hangman Adam Page.
Is now MJF
He's not done.
not content to just use the diamond ring.
You people love when your precious cowboy burns things, don't you? Let's see how you hypocrites feel when I do it.
I don't know what that means. He didn't bring that up in our conversation earlier today. Whatever he's talking about.
No, he's not.
Oh, don't do this, Max.
Is it lighter fluid?
Probably lighter fluid, yeah. That looks like a can of lighter fluid.
And Hangman, he's just out. I mean, first it was the heat seeker, then the dynamite.
Dude, Max is he goes deep, man. This is
way too far.
nuts.
This is way too far. Our security is knocked out, and the other security is with Mox right now. They're completely occupied.
Max, stop.
Kaz, we can smell it from here. This is lighter fluid.
That's lighter fluid.
And this,
Thank goodness.
now the referee court.
Yeah.
Security, everybody's coming in.
It's taking almost 10-on-1, 12-on-1 here.
They have to. We had security come out earlier. MJF dropped them all. He's in a rage. Is MJF. He was about to do something criminal.
Let me prove my point!
Got locked up for that.
Let me prove my point!
Let me prove my point, he screams.
But he's
losing his mind.
He's completely deranged.
Time and place. And the time and place will be this Sunday, and he's just getting drug out of here. Sunday at Revolution.
Can't wait to see these two men lock horns.
An army of security, 10 men dragging MJF away.
All your hypocrites! Let me prove my point!
But there will be no restraining MJF and Hangman Adam Page this Sunday at Revolution.